Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
I know you've been practicing yoga for over 30 years. For someone who's just starting, what advice can you give?
See, yoga is the only way through which we can find eternal happiness, unconditional joy. A person who is beginning to gain that must be prepared to be unconditional. Unconditional means that word has deeper meanings. Like even Jesus also mentioned that practice unconditional love. What is unconditional? You are born in this nature unconditionally. You will die in this nature unconditionally. Then where is the time we put everything into a condition? When we become judgmental, when we start developing our ego, the feeling, the time when we think that I, me and mine. These three words, I, me and mine, will bring some kind of ego, possessiveness. That possessiveness is the cause of all miseries, whether it is physical, mental, social and spiritual. So for a beginner, what I would like to give as an advice is be realistic. Tell yourself that I hold nothing. It's very difficult to accept. If I ask you a question, yes, Olga, what is this? You will say, this is my head. What is this? This is my body. Oh, if this is your body, who you are. The ultimate aim of yoga is to find the answer for this question, who am I? That's all. Again, if you say, this is my body, then if this is your body, it should obey your commands. Ask your heart to stop for a while. Will it stop? No. Ask your body to stop the blood circulation for a while. Will it stop? No. Can you even control the growth of your hair? No. That means even one cell in your body will not obey your command. Everything is being controlled by a cosmic law, a cosmic entity which we call Mother Nature, Parashakti, God, Allah, Karta, Yehovah. Many names are given for something which is beyond our intellect. So accept that something is there beyond our intellect and that is the owner of everything. When we accept that, we possess nothing. See, like I have a business, I have a family, I have many things. But the moment I die, all my friends and relatives, everybody will start discussing each other how fast we can dispose this property. Up to that moment, everybody was connected to me through the body, the medium of body. When something left this body, everybody wanted to dispose that as early as possible. Means all our possessions are through the medium of body. That body is not mine. Then who belongs to my body? The law of nature. That understanding is the fundamental step of yoga, which is called Tyaga in Sanskrit. Tyaga means unconditional giving up, renunciation. It doesn't mean that renunciation, I should give up everything, go to the Himalayan caves and sit for meditation. No, just give up the ignorance of holding things as my own thing. You own nothing fundamentally. Understanding and acknowledging that fact is the foundation of yoga. All beginners must be aware of this. Then do asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, everything you can practice with this foundation. Without this foundation, you can practice asanas. Then I'm not blaming anybody. We call it acrobatics. Some people do pranayama, Vastrika, Brahmari, Shitali, Kapalbhati. We call it prana pidana. Not pranayama, prana pidana. Pidana in Sanskrit means harassing. Pidana means harassment. So you can harass your pranic flow by doing Vastrika, Brahmari, Shitali, all those things, which can lead to different mental and physical, confusions. I have seen many people who have practiced these kind of things and gradually end up into many discomforts. I don't want to say illness, but discomforts.
This was a very interesting answer because all these types of pranayamas are widely used and very popular in the West.
Because, see, everything is written in the books. Hatha Yoga Pradipika, then Shivajnana Deepika, Khairanda Samhita. These are the fundamental books from which this today's yoga evolved. But it is written in a pattern. There they say Vastrika, Brahmali, Shitali, Kapalbhati, then Mudra, Vajroli Mudra, Agnisara Kriya. Many things are written. But these are all having verbal and inner meanings. If you want to get the inner meanings, you have to go through systematic meditation under the guidance of an experienced person. But external meaning, it's called Vachya Artha. Anybody can buy a book and read. They will get the external meaning, and if they start practicing on that, definitely they will feel something different because it's an exercise. Every exercise can make some differences, but the ultimate goal is going beyond the domain of intellect. To attain that aim, to reach there, these verbal meanings are not effective. That is why many people get confused. They practice 6 years, 12 years. They say, oh, these many years I have been practicing, but still they are facing a lot of problems and there are many unanswered questions. I assure you, if you meditate properly and experience any one of these pranayamas, no question will be in your mind without an answer. You will stop searching for answers because actually you are not finding answers. The questions are being eliminated from your mind. Like a blind boy, intellectually very efficient, but blind by birth. He will have many questions about colors. So when he gets a vision one day after a good treatment, he gained his vision back. Then how many questions will remain regarding colors? He is not finding answers. Actually, questions are being eliminated, vanished, because experience will be the prime thing. Same way, this Anuloma Viloma Pranayama is very popular. So like you have to say it with a erect spine and you have to hold the mudra, then close it, inhale through the right, exhale. So there are many things. You know the fundamental shloka? Pranam suryena ja akarshya purayed udaram shanaihi vidivat stambhakam kritva punah chandrena rechayet. This is what is written. Then as a continuation, there are many sub-shlokas. But actually, that sub-shlokas are confusing people. In the sub-shloka, people say, okay, hold, raise the elbow and press the thumb, inhale through the left nostril, close it right. So like that is written. But in real meaning, pranam suryena ja akarshya. Akarshya means absorb. Surya Nadi. Where is Surya Nadi? You may think right is solar, left is lunar. No. Have you seen that DNA picture?
Yes.
Which is right, which is left? Find out. You cannot trace out which is left, which is right. It's a mystical spiral thing. So like that, solar, lunar, nadi, they are spiraling each other in a different way, which is beyond our intellect. So when you inhale, you cannot fix your solar nadi on right, left, lunar nadi on left. But you can inhale through the both nostrils. That means your body temperature will go high. Surya means heat. Inhale. Suryena cha akarshya. Purayed udaram shanaihi. Fill your stomach. Udaram means belly area. Not only stomach, belly area. Shanaihi, according to your capacity. Gradually, shanaihi. Vidhivat stambagam kritva. Then, based on your capacity, stambagam, retention. Vidhivat, according to you. Puna chandrena rejaye. Then you exhale. When you exhale the breath, body temperature will go down. Okay? So, it's a natural inhalation, natural holding, and natural exhalation. But if you read the book, 1:4:2. In this rhythm, you have to inhale, hold. If you keep doing this, inhale 5 seconds, count 20 seconds, again exhale through 10 seconds. Your mind is always engaged in counting, and never you get an alignment because you are sitting like this. It should be as relaxed as possible. Just inhale maximum, hold, exhale. No instruction is applicable. Gradually, puragam rejagam muktva sukham yat pranadharanam. You will reach to a state beyond inhalation and exhalation. Irrespective of puragam, rejagam, inhalation and exhalation, you will gain some state of stability. Savai kevala kumbaga. Kevala kumbaga means unconditional retention. If you keep sitting like this, you never attain that. So body should be relaxed. You should forget about everything. Just sakshi rupena darshanam. Be a witness of your breath. Without any movement, any conditions. I told you, unconditional approach. Observe your functions as a witness. That will slowly take you to higher dimensions of your mind. If you are trained by an experienced person, the sub-slokas will not be applicable. Only the prime idea will be applied. Then, as you advance, sometimes the retention reaches to certain level of stability, you will get a tendency to have a deep breath. Naturally, you take, forcefully will do. This is Ujjayi. It's happening, not deliberately doing. Sometimes when the retention reaches to certain level, you feel some kind of stiffness, then your belly start moving spontaneously, like this kind of jerk will come. Actually, that is what is called Bastriga. So why it is written in the books? Because it's a reference. When you reach to certain level, Guru said, okay, no problem, don't worry, this is Bastriga is happening. Most of the time, the disciple will be suspicious on his Guru also. Because intellect is always based on suspicion, duality. To me also, around 4 times I left my monastery. I thought this old man is not logical. Then one day I left. Then after a few months, again I went back to him because I came to know my experience proved that he was right. Second time also, I got some contradictions and left, thinking that he is not scientific because he was not, educated in a modern way. See, we are modern people now always think that we are the best. Anyhow, second time also, I left. He was smiling. Then after a few weeks, I came to know he was right. Again, I joined. So whether I left or went back, he was not bothered. That is the character of a guru. He is beyond gain or loss. You go there or you leave there, that will not affect. Anyhow, so when you become suspicious on your guru, take the text written thousands of years ago. Many masters went through the same experience. Refer, oh, this is Vastraya, this is Brahmari, this is Shitali, this is Kapal Bhari. It's happening. It's not supposed to be done deliberately. It is supposed to happen spontaneously. When it happens spontaneously, we can verify and get convinced.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This is certainly a very different explanation that differs from our ways we understand it in the West.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.